Abstract. With several research articles being produced annually, waste control has appeared as one of the key environmental difficulties of recent decades. Nevertheless, there is not much research on how bad garbage management procedures affect schools. This paper will explore how ineffective waste collection procedures affect public schools. Introduction. Poor garbage disposal management techniques have been the subject of a growing discussion in research and policy circles since the beginning of the new century. As more people become aware of ecological issues like global warming and air, water, and soil contamination, the control of garbage school systems is also becoming an emerging issue. In addition to harming natural resources, waste formed as a consequence of everyday human doings also can have detrimental effects on the environs and human well-being. Due to the inappropriate handling of liquid or concrete toxic waste, schools have growing environmental issues. Public school stakeholders are making significant initiatives to reduce waste. However, despite their best efforts, this issue persists. Impacts of poor garbage disposal. Disposal pits have been found in numerous ancient monuments, where it is thought that ancient people disposed of their trash. Over time, waste rules have been put into place. This implies that waste management is not a contemporary idea but an organic reaction to life. Humans generally understand how to dispose of their garbage, as shown by the pre-modern and contemporary waste management procedures that have been put in place. Waste creation, nonetheless, ballooned out of scale due to worldwide industrialization and demographic boom, causing environmental damage and posing a hazard to people and other creatures. The absence of space is one of the chief causes of issues with waste disposal, which also has significant negative effects on the environment. Groundwater, underground aquifers, soil, and air contamination from toxic sludge substances lead to greater health issues for people, animals, and the environment. Substantial emissions of greenhouse gases are also produced during the purification and disposal of waste, particularly methane, which substantially impacts climatic changes globally. Poor garbage collection can result in environmental, financial, and societal repercussions. Humans and animals who consume water that has been contaminated may also suffer consequences. Poor garbage management techniques in public schools can have several effects. First, it may result in a rise in disease transmission or pose another concern to children, instructors, school administration, and others involved in school wellness. In addition to posing serious threats to public health, decayed organic debris can also serve as a breeding site for pathogens, as was already indicated. When people, animals, or clinical waste is present in the waste products, garbage collectors and pickers are particularly susceptible and could also become carriers, acquiring and spreading infections. Second, soil pollution brought on by improper waste management can spill hazardous substances and pathogens into an exposed dump site. Other illnesses are also prevalent, mingling with runoff and endangering the water supply for the school's vicinity. Based on the drainage network and the surrounding soils, this discharge can pollute ground and surface water if the trash disposal site is not protected. Third, improper waste management results in the emission of greenhouse gases and other pollutants into the air. When biodegradable waste is dumped in school landfills, it goes through anaerobic decomposition and becomes a substantial methane origin. This gas traps the atmosphere's heat 21 times more effectively than carbon dioxide. In educational settings, trash is frequently cremated to reduce noise and reveal metals. Combustion emits dense smoke that is toxic to humans because it comprises nitrous oxides, carbon monoxide, and dirt. Fourth, improper waste handling can harm both persons and property. Landslides or flames can demolish schools and hurt or kill kids in areas where tenements or slums are close to exposed sites or landfills that are poorly constructed or run. The buildup of waste around schools can result in flooding, clogged drains, and injuries. Lastly, the smelly, unsightly looks of unclean solid waste stacks in schools can deter individuals from attending classes. The school administration must establish containers for the various types of garbage and ensure that the appropriate bins are employed. Additionally, they must have dumpsters with distinct labels for biodegradable garbage, glass, papers, plastics, and containers. The school must refrain from disposing of waste in dumps since they endanger the environment by releasing toxins and chemicals into streams, the atmosphere, and foul odors. The administration must inform staff members and students of the benefits of composting, reusing, or other alternative trash disposal methods. The administration should also ensure that recyclables are used properly and tidily before being disposed of. The success of recycling depends on students' and staff's education. Several local authorities assist schools with recycling program development and employee and student education. Enhancing garbage control at schools has many advantages, including hygiene. Waste collection companies can assist school administration with efficient waste separation, recycling collected waste, and operational streamlining to reduce waste generation. The school will be cleaner due to less garbage accumulating on-site and an efficient waste management system, which is good for the personnel and learners' health. Children can be put in danger by poorly kept waste stations and bins because spilled or abandoned trash could cause someone to stumble or fall. The school would be safe from these possible threats if it had routinely maintained and operated garbage disposal facilities. A more responsible generation can be created by teaching learners how to compost, keep environments clean, and limit waste volume. This is done by establishing an efficient waste collection program. Conclusion. As a means of enhancing public health, families and municipal government should focus on enhancing the availability of restrooms, water, and garbage disposal sites. Studying solid waste management is crucial since, if practiced, it will significantly reduce the amount of waste sent to landfills. Reducing the quantity of pollution that people are causing to the environment. A global effort must be made to regulate and manage garbage as the issue of waste buildup grows to alarming proportions. Many nations and people reside in urban areas, thus, everyone should try their best in their unique manner to control trash. The school administration must also put effort in ensuring proper waste management procedures. Through recycling and transforming usable garbage into energy, garbage disposal could be addressed while preserving the room and making the most of resources. These procedures include incineration of refuse, landfilling, reusing, and energy recovery. Both human and industrial activity produces solid garbage. The trash can be gathered, moved to the dump, and handled appropriately there. As a result, the habitat may be properly maintained, which is quite important. Wastes produced by animal and human activity are of diverse types. These pollutants are often solid, and if not managed correctly and disposed of, they could pollute the water, air, and land. Everything you need for studies, essay samples, writing tools, and tips, you can find at studycorgi.com.